The factional leader of a People's Democratic Party, PDP, has inaugurated its newly reconstituted Factional Board of Trustees at the FCT's minister's official residence in Abuja, with Factional National Chairman Abdulrahman Muhammad declaring that the event marks a new era of renewal, discipline and accountability within the party. Habibat Ajayi has more.
The communique also confirmed the replacement of former BOT chairman Senator Adolphus Wabara and Secretary Senator Ahmed Markafi, who were said to have taken sides in the intra-party crisis. Senator Mao Uhwabua and Issa Dansidi were unanimously elected as the new chairman and secretary, respectively. Speaking during the inauguration, Mohammed says the exercise symbolizes a return of the PDP's founding values of justice, fairness and respect for the rule of law.
The PDP was not just another political organization. When it was founded, it was a national movement, a coalition of dreams that built on the belief that democracy must unite rather than divide it, to build rather than to break, and to serve rather than to dominate. It was this conviction that made the PDP a household name in the pride of Nigerian democratic journey.
Following the inauguration, the newly elected BOT chairman, Senator Mao Uhwabua, read a communique issued at the end of the board's inaugural and emergency meeting, in which the factional BOT called for the postponement of the party's forthcoming national convention pending the outcome of an appeal against the October 31st Federal High Court judgment.
The BOT reaffirms that the PDP remains one indivisible, united and democratic family, firmly committed to the ideals of justice, equity and progress, the founding ethos of our great party. The BOT recognizes the authority of all legally constituent organs of this party and reiterates its confidence in the ongoing efforts to restore internal order, discipline, and constitutional adherence in line with the judgment of the Federal High Court delivered here in Abuja on October 31st, 2025.
Senator Uhwabua emphasized that respect for judiciary processes and constitutional order demanded that the PDP suspend the convention until the Court of Appeal delivers its ruling. Habibat Ajayi, Trust TV News, Abuja.
Now joining us in the studio to discuss on the PDP story is PDP Chieftain Timothy Osadolo. Thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for having me on your program.
You're welcome. So let's jump right in. Now, we've seen yet another faction emerge within the PDP. With a new Board of Trustees inaugurated, what exactly is fueling this persistent internal division in your party?
Well, you will not be wrong, but not so correct to say faction or new Board of Trustees being created. What happened was that the leadership of the Board of Trustees earlier today met and removed Senator Adolphus Wabara and distinguished Senator McAfee, respectively, as both chairman and secretary of the Board of Trustees. The reason being that the both gentlemen have become too complicit and too involved in the crisis that has been ravaging the party, and as people that have lost the locus to mediate and midwife the process towards reconciliation, the Board of Trustees, in its wisdom, had to ask Senator Wabara to excuse the office of a chairman, and therefore, in its wisdom, elected the distinguished Senator Mao Uhwabua to continue from where Adolphus Wabara had stopped, and with a mandate to return the BOT back to its glory days as the conscience of the party, which it was fast losing.
All right, since you said it's not a factional part, so let me ask you, from your understanding, how legitimate is this new leadership? Does it represent a genuine reform movement or just another struggle for power, as Nigerians, said that the PDP internal crisis is more of a struggle for control of power?
Remember, the BOT is not an organ of the party, it's an advisory body. So the issue of struggle for power does not arise. It's a body of elder statesmen and women who sit down to give advice to the NWC, to NEC, and to the Governors Forum, which is also an advisory group to the PDP. So, but the truth is this: the BOT plays a major role in stabilizing the party. So, therefore, when the membership of the BOT saw that the leadership was complicit, it met and had to do away with Senator Adolphus Wabara, who was neither making a forward movement or backward movement, and who seemed to be enjoying the imbroglio that the party was going through. So for me, it's a breath of fresh air, and I also like to formally use this medium, which is a national medium, to say congratulations to distinguished Senator Mao Hamboa and urge him not to make the mistakes or walk the pitfalls that Senator Adolphus Wabara walked on and slipped on.
So let's look at the communique that was signed and announced the replacement of Senator Adolphus Wabara and also Senator Ahmed Makarefi. Were these changes in line with the party's constitution?
Well, it is clear that it's only the BOT members that can sit and elect a BOT chairman for the group. So it is not something that the NWC can do. It's not something that NEC can do. It's only the BOT that can do that. From the robust attendance that we saw earlier today from all parts of the country, we saw that the BOT as an organ of the as an organ within the party is ready to not only restore its pride of place, but to show genuine interest in the activities of the party and that which affects the party by first going about in-house cleansing. It is when the man's hands are clean that's when you can look at the next man's owner and say, please wash your hand. So after this in-house cleansing that the BOT has done, I am sure it will not have the moral compass to look at other organs of the party and play that advisory and fatherly and stately role that the elders and designers of the constitution of the party designed for the BOT.
All right, there has been claims that the replaced Board of Trustee leaders took sides. I would love to, hear from you your interpretation in that, because I feel in crisis, isn't it natural for party elders to express opinions on leadership issues?
Well, for one of the issues was, one of the allegations against Adolphus Wabara was the issue of anti-party activities, where he openly campaigns and works against the interests of the party in his home state, Abia particularly. Then the issue of being complicit in the issues on ground. Well, you cannot be mediating and play the role of a father in mediating issues and still be seen to be taking sides. One of the most contentious issues or one of the characters that is being challenged, that is causing most of these litigations, is the gentleman, my very good friend, Leo Defa, who a competent court of law has removed, has not only been a member of the party, but also been a zonal chairman of the party. And we saw the BOT in attendance was Leo Defa sitting, smiling and warmly. And in their communique, you are saying you are disobeying a court judgment, and yet you are calling for truce. It was self-contradictory. If you want to call for truce and genuine reconciliation and healing, then first, the root cause of the issues that brought about contention should be addressed in a fatherly and a stately manner, in a noble manner, so that after those judgments, you will now have a resolution where everybody will be committed to what the resolutions are. But we are seeing a resolution on one hand, and we are seeing a back route on offer on the other hand. It's contradictory. And therefore, it shows that it shows clearly and squarely that the gentleman, Adolphus Wabara, was either playing someone's game or he has a game of his own that he was playing. And therefore, he was not fit and proper. And the members of his BOT had to ease him out of office so that they can make progress for not only the party, but for also the BOT itself, which has been in need of sanity too.
All right, before we let you go tonight, Nigerians are listening. Nigerians want to know what this renewed internal conflict mean for the PDP's image as Nigerians' main opposition party, especially with the 2027 in view. We'd love to hear from you.
Well, for me, I believe that a party that wants to win elections or a party that wants to salvage the country must first learn to obey its own rules. You see, people are crying now that just before now, we saw the Nnamdi Kanu issue that where people are saying court judgments are not being obeyed and that all of that. I don't hold forth to anybody, but the truth is this: a party that cannot obey its own set of rules is not fit and proper to want to operate the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Therefore, those people clamoring that the rules of the party, the provisions of the party should be followed through, as led by the leadership of Abdulrahman Muhammad, who is the acting national chairman. Therefore, they should be commended and not throw support behind those who believe that the end justifies the means, that they should go to Ibadan. Going to Ibadan to do an early Christmas party or a jamboree party is not a solution to the myriads of problems being the party. So for me, I believe these issues should be well judged, and the PDP comes out stronger with a more formidable team, with all hands on deck, and approach the Nigerian people with the mission and vision for 2027, and not this Christmas party that they have been planning for Ibadan, which is a bit too early for me, if you may ask.
All right. Thank you, PDP Chieftain Timothy Osadolo, for coming to the studio tonight and speaking to us on this. And good luck to the PDP as they work towards putting their house in order.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.